Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Blazekiller, and today I am bringing you guys another video. And today's video is going to be about my predictions for the 2023 Christmas event. Now, Defaultio always gives us some interesting items for the Christmas event. We've been given axes, we've been given just recently a snowmobile. There's always something interesting to see with these Christmas events and what is updated or what is actually added in these Christmas updates. I want to give you today my predictions for the Christmas presents for 2023. Now, I think let's start off with what we know is already going to be here. We know every Christmas present, every Christmas update, every Christmas event has a Christmas present that contains a wobbly gift of some sort. We have the wobbly gift of most confusion, the wobble bobble, and the warble borble. You know, it goes on and on. So there's probably going to be another variant of those. Let me know in the comments what you guys think those or that new variant will be. What's also common is a ball, but here's the twist. I think instead of just having a ball of this, a ball of that, I think a ball of Daisy was one of them, or a red ball or a blue ball. Why not have a snow ball? Isn't that interesting? I'm aware that there's a ball of snow. If I go back to my base right here, I'll show you what I mean by that. If you aren't currently aware of that, there's a ball of snow. This one right here, but it's not quite in the shape of a ball, such as this one right here. Besides, this is called a ball of snow, not a snowball. And seeing as some of these are called like orange ball, red ball, why not call it a snow ball? I think that's a good idea. That's pretty creative. Hopefully he adds that or something like that. Another given thing is the books. Let me go back to my base here. So we have some different books he's added, starting with the Hatchet, which I think is supposed to be a play on The Hobbit. Then we have the Lumber Games, which is of course the Hunger Games, and now we have last year the Harry Potter and the Deathly Shallows, which is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, I believe, which is obviously, these are Hoover's books, if you don't know. They all relate to Hoover in some way, I believe. So, I was thinking of different book series, like top popular book series, such as like The Lord of the Rings, or The Game of Thrones, or Percy Jackson, Chronicles of Narnia, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, you know, things like that. What are some possible twists that could be played on those that would relate to the fairy in some way or another, or Hoover in some way or another, like the Chronicles of Hoover or something like that, or maybe trying to relate it to the game in some way, like Lord of the Wings, you know, for the eagle in some way, or like the Lion, the Witch, and and the Hoover. I don't know, something of that sort. I think there's going to be another play on a popular book series for that. So we know a lot of things. We also know a fourth thing that's probably going to come, which is going to be another candy cane. So for the first Christmas event that he started adding these in, at least, we had just a candy cane, and then we had just a green candy cane, just a yellow candy cane. I might have some of them in here. I'm not sure where those would be. But, you know, we have a lot of colors to go through. So I think the next one's going to be, since we have already green and yellows, Christmas-ish colors, why not add just a red candy cane, right? I think that would be fitting, given green and red, you know, Christmas colors. So yeah, we have a couple things that we already know are coming. Some different balls, the warble, you know, the wobble bobble, the book, and then just the candy cane. I think, though, some other options are, what if there's a painting? What if there's a painting of a Christmas tree, or of a gingerbread house, or of Santa, or something of that sort? I'm not sure how that exactly would work. I'm not sure if we've had Christmas paintings in the past. I'm trying to remember. But I don't believe so. I'm looking at the gift of candy cane stripes as I'm speaking, which it is like a red candy cane. So maybe it could be just an orange candy cane, since the original is kind of already a red one. That's just kind of a thing going back to what I was talking about before. But a painting of some sort. What if we could hang something? What if there was a way that we could potentially hook something on to a side, you know, the side of a blueprint? What if there was maybe a hook that could be added into the game as a blueprint that could serve as a kind of a preparation for something that could be hung on to the wall, like maybe a wreath? What about a stocking? You know, these are some options. Or maybe he doesn't add the hook at all, the Defaultier that is, or we can just hang our wreath right here, or hang our stockings, such as, you know, as so. But they would have to have some sort of, I guess the wreath would fit normally, but the stocking would have to have some way that could be, by which it could be hung. But I think a wreath and a stocking are some good ideas that could also potentially find themselves in presents this year. What about an axe? Defaultier's added the overgrown axe, the gingerbread axe. He's added the frost axe. I think it was last year's, right? What if Defaultier had a play on the frost axe? Instead of the icicles coming off of the frost axe, what if it was a Christmas tree? I think, you know, the Christmas trees are kind of spiky, just like the icicles are. What if it was a Christmas tree axe? Okay, hear me out. This might sound a little bit far-fetched, but I was looking into the different woods that have been kind of used as specialized woods for certain axes. What I mean by that is, say, like the fire axe has the special ability is for the firewood, and so on. The frost for the frost wood. What if the Christmas tree axe was, its special ability was cutting down the pine and the fir trees, which are, if you don't know, the two trees located here in the taiga biome, toward which I'm driving currently. These, I mean, the reason I mentioned that these two trees specifically is because, one, they have not ever been used as special abilities for axes, and two, they're the most, I think, like Christmas trees in the game, because they're tall, and they have a bit of a Christmas tree appearance, right? So, I mean, we've seen special abilities for like cherry trees, and for cave crawler wood, and for the list goes on. But we haven't seen them for a few woods, like elm, oak, birch is another one, and fir and pine could be, you know, covered in one fell swoop with the Christmas tree axe. That would be cool. I think that would work well, especially given the design of the frost axe as it is. I think that's one of my best predictions. Hopefully he adds something of that sort. So that covers, I think, my predictions. That's around 7-8 predictions or so. I'm not sure how many I actually named off there, but just to reiterate, we have some things that we already know. We know there's going to be some sort of a wobble bobble, and if they could be somehow Christmas related, that would be kind of cool. Maybe a striped, like a red and green striped one. We know there's also going to be a ball. Why not make it a snowball, though? We know there's going to be a book. We don't know exactly what that's going to be this year. Maybe an axe of some sort, the Christmas tree axe. What about like a sugar plum axe? I think the Christmas axe is a better idea, but the sugar plum axe is also an interesting idea that my friend gave me. And then, of course, we could have some things that could be hung up, like a wreath or like a stocking. We have just a blank candy cane, whatever that might be. And a potential painting, I think, would be also a cool addition, especially if it had some, obviously, Christmas theme to it. So I believe that covers all my predictions. There's obviously mystery items that Defaultier adds every year. Like last year, we added a bowling pin and like a bowling ball, or at least a stone pin and like a stone pin right here. And then also this boulder, pretty much. And he's also added real bowling pins as well. He's added a traffic cone in the past. Like he adds like some random stuff every year. So I can't exactly predict everything, but I think those are some solid predictions. A couple of which, if not many of which, we're hopefully going to see in the presents this year. Let me know in the comments below what you think of my predictions. What are some other predictions that you have? Where did you disagree with me? Where do you agree with me? Leave those in the comments below. Try to get back to you as soon as possible. But hopefully you like this video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the bell for me so that you'll be notified whenever I do upload a new video. Without further ado, I will see you guys in next week's video, unboxing, and really discussing first the Christmas presents and what those could be, and then, of course, later unboxing them under this beautiful Christmas tree, which my friend built for me. Oh, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.